guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Venetia Alexander Marshall and welcome. If you're new here, hi, how are you? Don't forget, hit the subscribe button at the bottom and make sure you're clicking the notification bell so every time I'm uploading a new video, you are notified. We're going to continue the best of makeup of 2024. You know, was supposed to be my 7 days of makeup looks, but yeah, it's my best of beauty 2024. So I'm going to do a little mini recap of what I've done so far. So I've already done NYX, I've already done Huda Beauty, and I've also done e.l.f. So if you haven't seen any of those videos, I will put those videos in the cards above so you can catch up. So we're going to continue on with our best of beauty 2024. Let me clear my throat. So for today's video, I don't remember ever bringing this drugstore brand to my 7 days of makeup looks. And if I did, it may have been from my original channel that I have now finally started recording videos on just now and already did an upload. So if you don't know by now, after this series of best of beauty makeup looks, my makeup reviews are going back to my original channel. I will link it in the cards above as well as in the description box so you can follow along with my channel. So I think I had this brand. I don't remember. I don't think I have. I think this is going to be my first time bringing this brand to my 7 days of makeup looks, which is now my best of beauty 2024. So what drugstore brand am I going to be talking about today? So everything I am going to be wearing today, this is everything L'Oreal. You heard me, L'Oreal. L'Oreal been doing its thing for the last few years. They really been doing their thing and really bringing out really good quality products. But what really brought it for me was one particular item. One that has gone viral. One item has gone viral. I had to get this item myself. Matter of fact, when I did one of my vlogs, I brought y'all with me when I bought it. And I will link that vlog in the cards above. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do everything L'Oreal. So come on. Let's continue on with this best of beauty featuring L'Oreal. As always, I do have my handy dandy mirror with me. First, primer. I don't have a primer from L'Oreal, so I have another drugstore primer I'm going to be using. I'm not going to feature it. But I'm about to go ahead and prime my face, and then I'm going to bring you foundation. All right, I have primed my face. I don't know. I'm liking this primer. Y'all been talking about this primer. I'm going to bring it for a makeup review on my other channel for you guys. So far, I've been really liking it. Y'all been saying that this primer is good. I'm liking the primer. All right, let's move on to foundation. Okay, look here. Look here. L'Oreal. Can we have a conversation, L'Oreal? Let's have this little conversation. Okay, for foundation. They came out with the L'Oreal True Match foundation years and years ago. I never got that foundation. But number one, it was a pour. It didn't have a pump or anything on it. And to me, it looked like they was limited on shades. But they said a lot of people had a shade for that True Match. I never picked up that foundation, but I did hear that foundation was a really good foundation. Then they came out with the L'Oreal Infallible foundation, which that is still a very popular foundation. My only issue with that foundation is that nobody talks about is the strong perfume scent that is in that foundation. Nobody talks about that perfume scent. Years ago, when I had that foundation, it ended up being part of my makeup no-nos years and years ago. And when I wore the foundation, put it in my maybe stack, wore it again. When I tell you both times it broke me out, it broke me out. And it broke me out because of the scent that is in that perfume that nobody talks about. So I cannot wear that foundation. However, I do wear the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. Now, the concealer doesn't have a scent. Now, that concealer is also very full coverage. But I really like that concealer. I had to toss my other one out because it was old. Plus, it was way too light. So I got one that's a little more closer to my shade, where it's more for highlighting, and I really do like it. It's still the same L'Oreal Infallible. But then L'Oreal came out with this illuminating foundation. Looked more like a skin tint. I've been wearing it. The only thing I didn't like about it was it had the dropper. Didn't like that dropper. But it's still a good foundation. But then L'Oreal turned around and reformulated they True Match. And this time put it in a pump form. So I said, oh, I get a chance to finally wear this L'Oreal True Match foundation. What shade this is I have? I think this is C7. That's what I have, C7. That's what I have. I think I got this from Ulta. Got this from Ulta. I like, I don't know why I can't talk. I like this foundation. I really do like this foundation. It's a shame I don't wear it as often as the other one. With the dropper, I wear that one more than I wear this one. But when I do wear this one, it's like, why do I keep forgetting about this? And this is the reformulated of the original L'Oreal True Match. So I am going to go ahead and put this on. And this is, from my understanding, I never wore the original True Match. But I do like the fact that, yes, you finally came out with a pump, baby. Thank you. Thank you. You got a pump. I appreciate that, L'Oreal. I appreciate that. All right, yeah, this one, I believe it's just a hair cool tone for me. And I need to watch out about this because this foundation is also very runny. What I should have did was just put it on my finger. That's what I should have done. Just put it on my finger. But I do like this foundation. I really do like this foundation. I'm going to go ahead and put this on with a brush. This is from AOA Studio Shop Miss A. I've had this brush for so many years. I'm going to kind of like pat this in to the skin. Yeah, it's a hair cool tone for me, but it's okay. It is okay. I just tend to forget I have it. And then when I look and I pull out the other one, I'm like, oh, shucks, I need to wear that one. This foundation is runny, but I do like it. I'm going to pat that in. I did not mean to do that. I'm going to go ahead and pat that in. Pat that right around here. Let's get up here. Because I have been wearing my hair in the natural state down lately. But yeah, if this is runny. But you know what? The other one in the dropper, it's runny. Now, while I saw someone talk about the L'Oreal Infallible foundation, they said it had SPF. I don't remember having SPF. Has it had the SPF before? Let me know in the comments. Is that why I'll be having that perfume smell in the L'Oreal Infallible? Because if so, then that would explain it. I still won't wear it again because it breaks me out. But yeah. And all I did was just take that. And because of this, and I tend to forget up here, I have to pat that in to get a little more full coverage on here. So yeah, that's what the foundation looked like. And this is more of like a light to medium, but you can build it up. I'm just not one of those people that liked super full coverage. If you've been following me for a long time, I don't do super full coverage foundation. Next is concealer. Y'all messed up again, L'Oreal. Y'all messed up again. You messed up again. You messed up again. You turned around and came out with the L'Oreal True Match Concealer. Y'all messed up with this concealer. I was wondering if y'all would ever come out with this concealer. Because, again, the one I know is the L'Oreal Infallible concealer. But they came out with this concealer. And I know some people have been talking about, when y'all going to come out with a concealer? They did. Can I tell you, I really like this concealer. I really like this concealer. And I remember I was wearing this concealer a lot. What shade I got? I don't know what shade I got. What shade I got? I don't even know what shade I got, child. I don't know what shade I got. But this is what I got. This is the True Match. I picked this up, I believe Walmart is where I got this from. And the doe foot applicator is kind of funny looking. to me. But I like this concealer. I really do like this concealer. And I've worn it, look, and you can kind of tell. I don't know if you can tell. I have been wearing it. I have been wearing it. I wore it a few times in church. And I really like it. And it blended really well. I'm going to use a puff to blend this out this time. Because I have been finding me using a puff to blend out my concealer. It's pretty doggone good. And this little point here, yeah. So I'm just going to take it and brighten here. This is more of a medium coverage concealer, is what it is. Yeah. And I kind of needed to get that little bit right there. But I really do like this concealer. I really like this concealer. I'm going to put a little bit on my eyes. Just a little bit. I did use this concealer as eyeshadow base. I think what was the eyeshadow palette I wore? I think it was the Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette. Again, for church. It was a weekend. I think it was a Sunday I was singing in church. I used that concealer, this L'Oreal concealer, with the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 palette. Oh my goodness, it was awesome. It was really awesome. So this is what the makeup is looking like so far. I really do like the concealer and this foundation. I just tend to forget about the foundation. I do. I forget about it. I do. I be forgetting about that foundation. I really do be forgetting about it. But yeah, this foundation right here and this concealer, the True Match concealer, awesome. This is really, really good. It's almost like both, yeah, about the same color. But yeah, this is awesome. You cannot go wrong with the foundation or the concealer. And again, this is the reformulated. I can't tell you how it is compared to the original True Match foundation because, again, I didn't pick up the True Match foundation, the first one. But I do like this one. I really do like this one. All right, I have already set my face. Next is bronzer, y'all. All right, so come look, L'Oreal. Oh, L'Oreal. Yeah, you all been bringing it. Y'all really been bringing it. Y'all really have been bringing it. Y'all really have been bringing it. I know this item is about a year or two old, but I still love it. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear bronzer. The shade I have is 400. I wore this bronzer. I used to, when I would pick this bronzer up, and still from time to time, I still pick this bronzer up, and I love this bronzer. I absolutely love it. I use bronzer for all over the face, but y'all, I've been loving it. And I just take it, and I just buff around. You do have to be careful with this bronzer because it is very pigmented. Very pigmented. I had to literally like tone down my bronzer because I had too much of it on. That's how pigmented this is. And I absolutely love it. When I was doing some classes to be a certified makeup artist, I used this bronzer a whole lot. This was the bronzer I used for every makeup look for that class. This was what I used, L'Oreal. And even if you're a makeup artist and you're just getting started, you don't need all those expensive products. I'm telling you, for my class, this is what I wore. L'Oreal, this bronzer is what I had. This bronzer. You don't have to spend a whole bunch of money or break the bank for. No, you don't have to do all that. You really don't. Particularly if you're starting out. Go right there to the drugstore side of Ulta, or go to Walmart or Rite Aid or Walgreens and go there. Just go there. You ain't got to spend all that kind of money on no bronzer when you just starting out with makeup. Next is blush. Again, y'all been bringing it. Y'all been bringing it. This is the L'Oreal Infallible blush. This is the 24-hour wear blush. Here it is. I hadn't too long picked this up, and I did wear it, and y'all, this thing is pigmented. I think I had it in a video that I bought for you guys before, where this was part of the items that I did test out. This is the shade that I have. What shade is this? I don't even know what shade I have. I don't know what shade this is. I don't know what shade I have. But this thing is very pigmented. You just need a little bit. And of course, I go overboard. And I'm just going to put it right here. Look. I told you, you don't need much. Look. You don't need much. But me, I go ham with it. So with this blush, this is a very pigmented blush. This shade that I have, which I don't know what shade this is that I have. This shade is very suitable for melanated ladies like myself. I don't even, like I said, I don't even know what shade it is. Did you see it? I can't see it, y'all. But this is what I have. And I love it. I think I ripped off the name. I think this is what it was back here. But yeah, this blush, this is a very suitable color for our melanated skin. And when I tell you, as you can see on my face, you just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just ooh. You just need a smudge. Just a smudge of this blush. And I'm telling you, this blush really does bring out color. And I absolutely love this blush. I do pick this up on some everyday looks, on when I'm wearing makeup and I'm going somewhere or whatever it is. I do pick that blush up from time to time. It's not my travel blush, but it's still a blush that I do tend to pick up. I'm not wearing any eyeshadow today. I'm just going to move on to the item, the most talked about item L'Oreal has done so far. You put your foot in this, L'Oreal. L'Oreal said, we ain't gonna sit here and let e.l.f. be the dupe of all duping companies. We ain't fixing to do that. We getting ready to do a dupe. And baby, did they do a dupe. Baby, they did this dupe so well. It's hard to find this thing in the store. It's hard to find it. I had to go shopping for this. I thought I could find it at Ulta. Couldn't find it at Ulta, baby. I had to go to Target and get it. And when I got it at Target, it was the last one. Do you understand me? It was the last one. The last one. And I had recently gone back to Target and it was still sold out. And I know before, I've been to Target a few times, they had it restocked. It sold back out again. Baby, when I tell you L'Oreal Infallible 36-hour wear satin spray, the dupe for the one size satin spray, baby, you put your foot in this satin spray. Do you understand? Look, I have been using the living daylights out of this setting spray. Can I tell you, favorite of 2024 into 2025. This is a favorite. This is a favorite. Baby, if you don't want to spend that kind of money and for the one size setting spray, I think it's the Until Dawn setting spray. I think that's what it's called. Here you go, $10.99 at Target. This was $10.99. And you ain't got to spend $20, $30 on that setting spray. This $10.99. Child, I love this setting spray. It's just like the... Does it have too much of a scent? Yeah, it has a... Okay, I'll say this. It has a scent. It's not as pungent as the one size. Now, the one size setting spray is strong perfume scent. But when I tell you that's hairspray for your face, it's hairspray for your face. This the dupe. This the drugstore version of hairspray for your face, baby. This... Y'all did it. Y'all did it, L'Oreal. Y'all did this. This what brought L'Oreal to be part of my video. Because of this setting spray. And I love it. Yes, it does have a scent, a perfume scent. It's not that strong perfume scent like one size. And you know that perfume scent in that one size setting spray, if you have it, you know it's pretty doggone strong. This has a scent too, but it's not as strong. Again, hairspray for your face. And when I tell you, I wore this setting spray. I just wore this setting spray just a couple of weeks ago for my cousin's funeral. And I didn't do a whole lot of makeup, but I did wear a lot of waterproof makeup. I didn't wear any foundation. I wore concealer. I had bronzer. This was my setting spray. When I tell you my makeup didn't budge, it didn't budge. Even through the tears that I was, the crying that I was doing. You know, my makeup didn't. Right here. Right here. I'm telling you, right there. Next is mascara. I have a love relationship with L'Oreal mascaras. My all-time favorite is the OG itself, the L'Oreal Luminous mascara. I wore that mascara till I literally had run the hell out. I ran out. Like, to the point I had the mascara tube upside down to get the remaining of the mascara out. That's sad. That's sad. But it's just something about mascaras from L'Oreal. They are just awesome. And this mascara from L'Oreal, this is their Lash Paradise mascara. Excuse me. This reminds me of the Luminous mascara. If you're a person like me that does not wear false lashes, you will absolutely 100% love this. You will absolutely love this. This does have a nice size wand for your lashes. I have top lashes from here until dawn. Okay. What I like even more so about this mascara is, see the little baby lashes I got down here? They baby bottom lashes. I have the babiest of babiest bottom lashes. And it brings out my bottom lash. Look at my top lash and my bottom lash. Now look at, yes. This L'Oreal mascaras, they never do me. Oh, I might need another one of this. They never do me wrong. Never. I say, if you're a person like me that don't wear false lashes, get you a good mascara. And L'Oreal have one of the best, some of the best mascaras. And you're not going to break the bank. You can find them Walmart, Walgreens, the drugstore side of Ulta. You find a L'Oreal mascara anywhere. And you can definitely get this anywhere. Last but not least, lip. Now with their lip products, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with their lip products because there's a specific scent that they have with their lip products. So I went ahead and brought out this satin lipstick from L'Oreal. This is shade number 850. It's more like a neutral brown shade that I got. And I hadn't too long picked this up. I think, again, I wore this in a recent review. And it has the typical lipstick scent. Yeah. And I want to say it's one of their newer shades. I think they just came out with. Yeah. This is more like a shade, a nude shade for us ladies of color. That's the one thing about their lipsticks. It has that like lipstick scent to it. But this is a satin lipstick, and I really do like the shade. You may have to apply it a couple of times, because yeah. Or even if you want to do a liner and then the lipstick, you can. I also have like a pink shade. It's like a pinkish nude shade also from L'Oreal, a satin one. I hadn't worn it in a while, but when you wear that with a brown liner and then top it with a gloss, it is such a pretty shade. It really is. But this by itself, I don't need a liner with it because I can wear this by itself. I really can wear it by itself. So that is it with this Best of Beauty makeup featuring L'Oreal. And here is the final makeup look. Do you like? So if you have not picked up any of these items, again, go to your local Walmart, Walgreens. Go to the drugstore side of Ulta, or look on Ulta's website on the drugstore side. And they have all of the products. And a lot of these products you can find anywhere. Like I said, this here, this is hard to find. Okay? This is hard to find. And when I tell you, I had to go to a couple of stores to find this, and I found it at Target, and it was the last one. Get your hands on this setting spray, y'all. I'm telling you, that setting spray, that's the bomb.com for me. And trust me, it is awesome. It is so awesome. and you will not break the bank with it, and your makeup will last. So the next brand I'm going to be bringing for you guys, another talked about brand of 2024 and still being talked about into 2025. We're going back to the high-end side. We are going back into the high-end side. So who am I going to be talking about next? I'm looking at it right here. And while I was off camera, one of the items I had to set my face with, it was that brand. Yeah, it was that brand. It was. But it's almost like they've been pushing out products, and it's like, okay, we get it. Okay, hold on. Okay, we get it. I finally picked up a lot of the items because a lot of items, when I tried to buy them, they were sold out everywhere. But I finally got what I needed, and I'm going to be bringing that review, or I should say best of makeup 2024 for you guys. So with that being said, this is Venetia Alexander Marshall. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.